Hey, what's up guys? In this Lightroom Classic tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do noise reduction in the detail panel, which is located right here. So by default, Lightroom Classic already has some noise reduction applied specifically to color noise, and it also has sharpening applied by default. So I can click reset and you can see nothing changes. Anyways, we'll get started with the luminance noise. So I'm going to zoom in here. And this is a photo I took in northern Patagonia on the Argentinian side. Here you can see the stars, and around the stars you can see the luminance noise. So to reduce the luminance noise, you just got to click on this, which is the noise that looks like pepper. Actually, sorry, it looks like salt, white noise. And I'm just increasing it right now. So as you can see, as I'm adjusting the slider, the noise is being reduced. But I need to be careful not to reduce the noise or remove the stars. And let me see what happens when I crank it up all the way. It looks pretty good still, but I need to add a little bit more detail. Nope, the detail doesn't work. It's putting too much detail in the sky. Actually reducing the detail looks a little bit better. And let me see how the contrast works. So here I don't need to add any contrast. But this image, you can see the sky looks pretty soft. Let's zoom out and let's see the before and after. So quite a bit of noise has been reduced, but it also looks like a few of the stars have been reduced, not just noise. So let me reduce the luminance a little bit. And let me keep the detail right here. This is actually stars, it's not noise, so it's hard to tell when you're doing astrophotography what's noise and what are stars. That looks good. And let me add some contrast. So you got to be careful to not add too much contrast and then start making the image look more blurry or more noisy. So I'll just keep it at 10. So you got to play around with this to compromise the noise reduction while still maintaining or keeping the detail. Now let's take a look at the before and after. Before and after. So you can see a few of the stars have still been reduced when I'm looking at the before and after. Let's see a side-by-side view. It's hard to tell with the zoom. So let me zoom in here. And let me just zoom out a little bit more to about 300. That looks better. So let's see how it looks without the noise reduction. So I think around 70 looks good. Let's get out of this view. Let's see it without noise reduction and with noise reduction. Yeah, that looks pretty good. In honesty, noise reduction is very subjective because it depends on how blown up the image is and if you're printing it. But anyways, now I'm going to show you how to use the color noise. So color noise, it's automatically applied, but usually there's color noise in the dark areas of an image. So if I reduce the color noise here, let's zoom in. Maybe you can notice it. You can notice a little bit of color, but I need to reduce the luminance noise as well. So now you can see these red spots and blue spots here in green. Those are the normal colors that you see for color noise, the RGB values. And let me zoom out a bit, and now you can definitely see the color noise. But if I increase the luminance and increase the color noise slider, it's pretty much removed. And usually color noise, you see it in dark areas, and detail is not going to do anything. And this image's area is entirely black, so there's no real reason to use detail or smoothness in this section anyways. And now I'm going to show you another example of the color noise. Well, let me reduce the luminance noise here first. Actually, I'll go to color noise so you can see the color noise right here. Let me reduce the color noise. So you can see the reddish here. There's some red here. And once I reduce it, it looks like 25 is usually a good default. Let's take a look at this corner and see how much color noise there is. So there's quite a bit of color noise in this almost black area here. Blue and red I see, and a little bit of green. If I zoom in, let's see what happens. you can notice quite a bit of it. So the default 25 of color noise is pretty good, but now you can see the luminance noise. So let's increase that. Let's go to the sky. Let's see how that looks. Let's see the before and after. And let's just zoom out. Let's see the before and after. So there's definitely quite a bit of noise reduction applied. Let me go to 200 view. Go to side by side. And you can notice the noise reduction. I can increase it. I can add a little bit more detail to the sky if I want. And add a little bit more contrast to sharpen up those skies. I'll also give you a quick overview of the AI denoise reduction. So let me get out of this view here. Just go to this photo, I'll reset it. So denoise, it's AI noise reduction. So let me just press it and turn it on. So this is the newest noise reduction from Lightroom Classic. It's named Denoise. It's actually similar to the name of Topaz Labs noise reduction tool called Denoise AI. I guess it's just trying to steal each other's brand name for noise reduction. So anyways, this is AI. So you just use this slider to increase or decrease the amount of noise reduction. So if I click on this, I can see the preview of the before. And if I remove the click, I can see the after or the preview. So I can increase it. Now you can see these options are grayed out here. So what that is I have to uncheck this. This was the original noise reduction without, I guess, the AI or the improved AI. And you can use this. This is just another algorithm for noise reduction. And you can see there's no slider amount. And then there's super resolution. So what super resolution does is it creates another image or a DNG file, because this is a DNG file. And it increases the size or doubles the width and the length. I'm not going to click on this because it's just going to take up extra space. But if I do click on this, it'll just create another image, another DNG file, twice the size. But anyways, I will click on the denoise. So let me uncheck this, click on denoise, leave it at 60. And this create stack, what it does is it's going to stack the images, or it's going to put the new image. It's still going to create a new DNG file and it's going to put it right beside it or stack it on top. So let me just keep this at 75. That looks good. That's the before. And let me click on enhance. So you can see now it's rendering the new DNG file and it's going to stack with this image in a few seconds. Okay, so here's the new DNG file and you can see it's stacked. So I'm just going to click on this, and right now here's the enhanced noise reduction AI. And this is the original DNG file. So I'm going to click on this new file that was created by Denoise. I'm going to press the keyboard shortcut I. And I'm going to press it again. And then you can see the file or information here. So if I did use the other tool, which is called, let me go back to it. If I use the super resolution, you would see this resolution double the size. But anyways, I hope you guys understand how to use noise reduction in Lightroom Classic now. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. And as always, live easy, sleep breezy, and stay lovely.